Set, lights, camera, action.
Hello, I'm Matt.
I'm Ewan.
This is our media evaluation. This is question 1 out of the 4 we were given to answer.
Throughout our video we really carefully thought about the mise-en-scène we used. Because the narrative is so ambiguous, we realised the best way to communicate the brand's image was through really careful use of mise-en-scène. We made a decision to play to our local area and the time of year's strengths, exploring the grey and decaying nature of an ex-seaside resort. We looked to 1960s British New Wave cinema for our main inspiration. Films such as Billy Liar portray grim, working-class environments and stories, and we borrowed heavily from the stylistic elements explored within films such as it. The use of the decrepit seaside resort brings up many issues within itself. A once vibrant, busy place is portrayed as being grey and empty. This reflects the implied relationship problems between the protagonists. Once what was bright and happy relationship has instead turned into something sour and lonely. Likewise, in the location which the band plays is in keeping with its style. Shot inside a 1960s built garage, outdated electronics and rusted tools can be seen lying around, adding the bleak working class feel we wanted to pursue. This style of mise-en-scène is a convention of the indie genre. The whole indie aesthetic really heavily borrows from the 1960s. Both stylistically and musically, and therefore we've explored and developed this to produce our own unique interpretation of the conventions expected from such a media product.
To challenge the regular codes and conventions of a media product, usually in music videos you would get the sort of like storyline of like relationships, problems, and then the relationship gets fixed. The difference we have in our video is the fact that instead of like the two protagonists getting back together or the storyline actually telling the story, like telling a decent ending, what we decided to do is we left it quite empty and left it so that the audience had to interpret in their own selves. We felt that this would be quite a good idea to sort of appeal to the audience, because usually it would seem too common to actually have a relationship that would get fixed. So to do this, what we had was me being the protagonist. I threw out the photograph that we were towards the sea, what we were looking, where I was out looking, and then that's the way it ended really. And we were quite pleased with the outcome because quite a few people that we've shown, as you'll see in question 3, the audience research task is quite all of them liked the ambiguity of our actual video.